is Gerard, Mr. Butler, if you will. How are you, man? Nice to see you. You're on one of your fan sites, you're Jerry Butler. You're fine with Jerry?
Fine with Jerry. Fine with Jerry. I leave Gerard to my mum. In fact, not Gerard. Gerard.
When you're in trouble.
Yeah. In Scotland, we go, Gerard. Gerard, that's my name. In fact, when the first time I came to America, and even when I was saying Jerry, I spoke so quickly. I went, what's your name? I go, Jerry. And they go, Jerry? Jetty? What is that?
Are you a Jedi? What are you in Star Wars?
I thought I was, obviously, you know. Now I realize I'm just Jerry.
Nice. This is your film, as you can see, 300. You perhaps remember it. You were in it and all. Man, it's a crazy guy, huh? Isn't it? What a killer, like literally killer film. It looked like really violent. It was entertaining, but super violent. Were you a Frank Miller fan when you got into this project?
By the time I got into the project, I was a Frank Miller fan. But I hadn't read a whole bunch of his graphic novels around. I mean, I kind of discovered them. I always knew of them, but discovered them more like most people through Sin City, and then thought, yeah, I wish I was doing something like that. And then a couple of months later, I was. So it was kind of a dream come true, really.
Did you go after the script? Did you say to like your agent, hey, I want to get in the next picture like that?
How did it happen? Oh, I was in Warner Brothers, and there's an executive. It was about some Phantom stuff, and I was saying hello, and Greg Silverman, the executive in charge of this, said, dude, have you heard of this film, 300? And just the second he said it, I went, that sounds awesome. I don't even know what it is yet, but just the title, 300, had a strength and a simplicity to it. And that's exactly what this is, you know? I mean, yeah, it's beautiful, it's artistic, it's violence, all of those things, but it's just, at the essence, a very strong, simple, true story that's, you know, of sacrifice and strength and inspiration. And
honor.
And honor, yeah. Which is what I'm all about.
Strength and inspiration and honor.
Yeah. So he said, Jerry, you know, you're known as, you know, Jerry the Honourable Butler. Yeah, and they said, so I just think you'd be perfect for this role. And I said, I'm glad you saw that in me, Greg.
I'm in.
I said, yeah, I'm in. And so I got down off my throne and went to do it. I read the script, and it was a great script, and it was written really kind of poetically. In fact, quite unnecessarily. You know, it would describe perhaps one of the Persians being killed as, you know, the ghosts of wind ooze from his body as he hits the ground, and I'm going, how do you show that? You know, how does that work? You know, but I kind of, to me, those are the kind of things that give you a hint as to where they're trying to go with a film. So that made me love it all the more. And then I saw this 4-minute test shot that Zack Snyder did, and I went, oh. I was in the producer's office, I was jumping up and down over the sofa. I was like this little kid, you know, and I was going, you gotta let me, this is amazing, you know. So it kind of went from there. And I think when I set my sights on something, you know, if you're going to say no, you better watch out. You know. Well, you know, you need this on your ass.
Well, you know that you can say whatever you want, man. You can say whatever you want.
Oh, really?
No. The amount of scripts that get sent your way, and I know a lot of people talk about the kind of pictures that Hollywood makes, and they don't seem to have that all have that essence that you're first talking about, right? Where when you see something else in a script and think, I want to be a part of that. Is it more rare than people think to get those kinds of scripts that sing to you?
Mm-hmm. And I think that the more successful you become, the more rare it becomes, because you kind of instinctively go up a level. Like I noticed that scripts that used to sing to me, I realized they sang to me not always for the right reasons. It's like, well, it's a job. That sings.
Angelina Jolie's in this one.
Exactly, that sings. Whoops. No. But then you become just a little more fussy, and you learn, I think, and that's why I think, you know, I hope, it feels like to me that success can breed success in terms of the more successful you become, you get given a better chance in some ways, because you get access to better material and better directors, and you're surrounded by better actors, and so, yeah, but now it's really great when you read it. I tell you, it's my favourite feeling, I don't know about in life, but definitely in this career, is when you finish a script that's just awesome. and you go, oh, and it hits you for whatever reason that is, you know. Hopefully a lot of reasons, but sometimes one that's just really powerful, you know. But you love the character, you love the story, you love the idea, you love the message, and that's a great feeling, because then that excitement gets going, that stomach, you know. And I need a buzz.
Are you competitive by nature?
Yeah, I am, but I'm not as much as I used to be. Like when I was at school, I was a nightmare. If I was beaten in anything, I thought I was going to explode. And the fights that I would get into, best friends, you know, bang, bang, you know, it was crazy, and that helped me win a lot of things. But you think, at what cost? So I think around 19 years old, I burnt out, and then I went the opposite way, because I can never be in the middle. So I'd have to now be the worst at everything. Yeah, you know,
which is a lot easier, I find, than being the best.
So much easier, and it's more fun.
Yes,
you know?
it is.
Really, a lot of fun. I go in for pub quizzes, and I thought, well, you know what? I'm so crap at general knowledge, so I just start giving like ridiculous answers. Like maybe banana was my answer for 25 questions in a row, because I thought, look, I'm not going to be first, so I'm going to be last. Can't stop looking at myself.
No, there you go. There you are. Do you like that picture?
No.
Iconic roles.
Yeah, I love the role, but it's just, you know, I'm not liking the way it's sticking out to the side there. You know, the hair. It's not what it wasn't one of my. Looks a little girly there, I think.
I would argue a lot.
Thank you.
Not a little. But hey, whatever works for you. What's sitting on your desk now? What are you looking at thinking, this is what I'm going to work on next? Have you figured out the next project? That's yes, by the way. But you can tell
there's
us.
a couple of things. There's quite a few things. This is where the problem lies in now. This is the first time I've had a lot of things that I like, and it's just now sorting it out. I can't really say anything yet because I don't really know anything yet. But yeah, there's a few things sitting on my desk, and then there's a few more sitting in my waste paper basket. But yeah.
Have you lost out on any roles that you really wanted, and you went, I should have made that film, and I almost made that film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost every film was made.
You went for it.
But you think about it. You know, as you go through your career, you don't get. It's just by nobody ever got every role they ever, you know, went up for. You know, we think. I don't know, Brad Pitt, you'd say hugest star, he probably gets passed over every role to Tom Cruise, you know, it's like you're never really at the top. But what I have found that the roles that I've often felt that I really wanted, I'm so glad they didn't happen. There's always a reason for everything. There was a big film that I thought I was going to do that didn't happen and didn't do very well. There was a few of them actually, but this one in particular. And if I'd done it, and no, I'm not going to say it, George.
I'm guessing it's Poseidon. I'm guessing it's Poseidon.
No.
Got it. First guess. Carry on.
Begins with a P and ends with an N, but it's not Poseidon. No, I'm only joking. No. I'm not saying.
Fine.
But anyway, I wouldn't have been able to do 300 if I'd done that film.
Right.
And I've never been more happy about doing a film where everything has come together. You know, for me, where I worked with a director who was just that perfect stage of his career, and where every other person who worked in the film made it this beast that it is. And so it terrifies me now to think there was a certain couple of projects. What if I'd got them before this came along? So there's always a reason. Let's say this, that only the day you die can you know. Yeah. Can you have any regrets? Because up until then, some of my biggest regrets, like I was fired as a lawyer a week before qualifying. I couldn't have had a worse day in my life. And now I think, thank God they did that. What if they hadn't done that? Yeah. You know, nothing against lawyers, but I wouldn't be here talking to you and haven't done this. So totally. You just never know the way things are going to turn out.
Nice to see you, man. Thanks for coming in.
That was fun.
Gerard Butler, everybody. All right, stick around, everybody, because we'll be right back.